Hello Internet. Welcome to Game Theory. Well actually, the David Whitehouse show. Today we're gonna talk about the Five Nights at Freddy's lore. Now this isn't common knowledge, but the reason Crying Child died is actually super obvious. As we all know, Fredbear loved feta cheese. It was his favorite food. He ate it in between performances at Fredbear's family diner. For some unexplained reason, he got into a fight with Foxy before that fateful show. One thing led to another and Foxy stabbed his eyes. To quote the novels. Which yeah, there's many. Foxy looked upon him and said, "Now you know how it feels, loser," before yeet ing away into the darkness. Foxy wears an eye patch, which could be related to being stabbed or something. It's pretty common knowledge that both William and Henry hated Foxy, for no apparent reason. So they would most likely have programmed Fredbear to discriminate against foxes. I believe this led to Fredbear making rude remarks, relating to Foxy having an eye patch. Side note: William Afton thought pirates were stupid. So making Foxy a pirate most likely happened after he stabbed his eye multiple times. Whatever the case. Going off the idea that the attack damaged Fredbear, his facial recognition software was most likely glitching. It's worth mentioning that William had an indirect chance to save his son. There was enough time to fix Fredbear. In the game's guidebook, Afton says, quote, "I'm not repairing you. I want you to remember how it feels to lose to fucking Foxy anyway." It's unclear what happened to Foxy after that. He probably went to Hot Topic because his creators hated him. Insert stock photo of emo Foxy here. Speaking of being hated by creators, Crying Child's old brother, Michael Afton, decided to be angsty and dress as his father's second least favorite creation. So he put on a spare fox mask with an eye patch. As a prank, he and his friends submerged the Crying Child in cheese from the kitchen, so he would smell like it when they held him up to Fredbear. Their reasoning is unclear, but maybe they had good intentions. Michael was known for trying to impress his father despite being hated more than Foxy. So then, it stands to reason that he was trying to show off how good the animatronics' facial scanners were, despite his immense love of feta cheese. Remember, Fredbear loved feta cheese. But unfortunately, his facial scanners were broken. It's unexplained what Fredbear was thinking, but I believe he saw Michael's cheap-ass dollar store Foxy mask, and thought the actual Foxy was giving him his favorite food. To apologize for so obviously being in the wrong. So he did, or he thought he did, what an irrational person would do. He ate feta cheese, because it's so tasty. In Five Nights at Freddy's 4, William Afton says, "I'll put you back together." Most theorists think he's talking about bringing back his dead son, leading to him becoming the purple guy. New evidence, however, suggests he's talking to Fredbear as if to say, "Damn, that was a safety hazard, guess I do have to fix you." One could even make the claim that William isn't the bad guy of the series, rather he feels guilty so he lets the animatronics do what they want. They just happen to be murderous psychopaths. Come to think of it, I think the real villains are Foxy and Michael. I mean, according to most theories, Michael is the night guard in every game. Pretty sketchy if you ask me. But hey.
But hey.
But hey.
But hey.
A girl said but. To me? I love butts. This is the best day ever.
Just say your line. Virgin Richard.
But hey. That's just a theory. A game theory. A tribute to Matpat. Thanks for everything.